What is the MMO RPG that you're playing? It's called New World. Dumper Thumper. Just got my pre-order of Hogwarts like 5 minutes ago. Yes! I like that. So yes, but Spirit Comic Dragon. I like Australia. I've always said, so Australia and New Zealand, those are the two places, because I haven't been to America or Canada yet. I already know that Canada's gonna be too cold for me. But because I haven't been to those places yet, based on the places that I have been to, I can tell you that I would love to end up in, you know, Australia or New Zealand. I have got family over there though, mind you, so it makes things a lot easier for me. But it would be amazing. It'd be amazing to just get a house over there, move over there. Streaming would be great. We could do IRL. I could hike. We could do some hiking IRL journeys. Maybe we could go and have some coffee. Coffee IRL streams. I've heard the coffee in Australia is really good. Sorry, got a call, didn't hear anything you said. Let me know. No worries. Kamikaza, where are you from? I'm half English, half Bruneian. So I'm from England as well as Brunei. If that answers your question. Do you want local food? Can I post a link in your Discord? Of course! DS Snake, that's what it's for. You should go into the food section though. Snake, go into the food section. I look forward to seeing pictures. Wait, where are you from again, DS Snake? Saren, everyone who comes to the US all seem to go to New York and LA. They don't even see America. That's what I mean. So, I mean, I'm old enough to know that America is, there's so many places in America that are just completely different, like complete opposites of each other. So I would love to go over there, but I think I would need at least a month. At least a month. And that's a lot of money. Did you ever visit the Middle East? Hamoud, yes. I actually lived in the Middle East. I lived in Dubai for almost 10 years. Dubai, I had a really good job over there. And I was living there for almost 10 years. I've been to Saudi. Sorry, I thought that guy was headless. Obviously, UAE. Where else? You live in Dubai? No way! How is Dubai these days? Aw, I'm jealous. Dubai is so nice. Dubai, you know, when you've been to Dubai, when you've been to Dubai as a tourist, different story. But when you've been to Dubai, like you've lived in Dubai, you realize how spoiled you are in Dubai. I mean, there's pros and cons to living anywhere, right? The tax-free, obviously, that's the best thing about Dubai, but the convenience of it. You can find everything there. Everything and anything. Yeah. Don't lose your head. Yeah. Amazing weather, which is rare. Ah, it's winter time over there. That's right. But wait. It's February. I remember it being hot. The first time I ever went to Dubai, it was in April. I remember it was in April and it was scorching hot. So I guess it should be warming up soon, right? I mean, you've got 2 more months. That's nice. Are you getting any rain at all in Dubai? Oh man, I'm kind of jealous. I used to live in the marina. Wim Hof breathing method, please do your own research before attempting. You lived in Chicago for 1 year? Hybrid Beast, nice. I really want to go. I do really want to go to America. And my dad's over there. My dad's in Houston. So I really should. I really should go visit. Just shed stream to Twitter. Can I not share or host on my Twitch channel anymore? I think Twitch has disabled hosting. Hybrid Beast. I appreciate you sharing though. Thank you. Although guys, we've been streaming for, it says 8 hours, but we actually had done 9. Oh, what is this? Another puzzle? What is that? What is going on? What is that? What are we twisting? What is this? Woo. So we'll do 1 for that one. Oh no. Okay, so something's wrong here. I don't know. I don't know how to play this game. How do we play this game? What is this? What is what is this? 4. Why is this not twisting? I'm getting mad. That one's working, folks. Does the circle on the floor have numbers on it also? No, it doesn't. No, no, no. Oh! Oh my god, yes it does! Fitness! I wasn't even looking at that! Yes, it does! Oh my god! Oh my god, it does! You rock. You rock, man. Okay, 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 great! Because we've been doing puzzles all day today, and we've been pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Dubai is a good country. Actually, it's not a country. UAE is a country. Dubai makes up of one of the 7 Emirates of the United Arab Emirates. So it's not quite a country. Don't worry. I teach you stuff, you teach me stuff. But sometimes people do kill you, dear, as well. What in the game? The best place I want to go to, Boston or Chicago. Someone raised in Houston, it kind of sucks, says Bolchazi. Really? Asmund Gold is in Texas, isn't he? Isn't he? You're pretty close to him, actually, if you're living over there. My instincts. Fitness and wellness. I like you. Please stick around. Please stick around. I didn't know. I thought you meant the circles on the map. So I was like, oh, those yellow circles on the map. Nah, they don't have numbers. And then I walked past this. I'm like, oh my god, you must be talking about this. Have you been to Bahrain before? I have not been to Bahrain, but I know that's how you pronounce it. Okay, wait. So. That is 2. Okay. And then that one is... How do you get it to move? Oh, because it's 2. Ah, we need to go to this one. But then how do we get it to move? This one. Oh, that's number 1. Number 2. I don't know, man. I really don't know how to do it. Fire. Oh my god, you're right. Oh my god, I'm lost. You guys are smart. You guys are so smart. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. What did we say this one was? 4? I can't see. Okay. And I think we're good now, aren't we? That one is number 1, yes. And that one is number... Oh. Yeah. Fitness and wellness, check out. That's it? Do we get to go in there? Is there a secret? Everyone move. Ooh. And everybody's just walking past. Let's go in. Is this a good idea? Oh. Sewage doesn't look that bad. Ooh, rats. Fitness and wellness, honestly, man. You saved it. You saved me. Thank you. I'm like... I like this. Isn't the music quite comedic? Ceramic mask. No. Hey, welcome in. Fitness and wellness. I want to know, what kind of fitness are you into? We're getting into fitness. Yes, we are. Never mind the banana fritters and ice cream that I was eating today. This year, I have been on my best behavior. I've been going to the gym. I'll have you know. I've been going to the gym. I've been eating healthy. Again, forget what I just said about the banana fritters. Every now and then, you can eat unhealthily. But yeah. Zara, before you end stream, you need to sing the Little Mermaid parody. I sent you a message on Discord with it. Oh, no. No, Andy. Oh my! Alright, let's have a look. But we're not ending stream just yet. Look at this game. Isn't it neat? Aren't you glad we don't have to play it with our feet? Seriously, Andy? Wouldn't you think I'm the streamer who plays everything? Look at this room. Treasures untold. How many things can one palace hold? Looking around here, you'd think, sure, she's got everything. She's got Pop-Tarts and Kit Kats aplenty. She's got plushies and knickknacks galore. You want pins? Hey, she's got 20. But who cares? No big deal. Andy, Zara wants more. She wants to be where the viewers are. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. She wants to see him chatting. I'm dead. Walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh yeah, socks. Flipping your pins, you don't get very far. Controllers are required for moving, killing, streaming for hours on, what's that word again? Oh yeah, the internet. Others they walk, others they run, others they stay all day in the sun, and they touch grass, wondering free. Wish they could be part of her world. What would she say if she could get more of these chatters? Oh my god. What would she pay to spend a day looking all tanned? Hey! Betcha on stream they'd understand. Bet they don't reprimand the streamers. Bright young women, sick of sitting, ready to stand and ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a vehicle and why does it? What's the word? Turn. What? When will it crash? Wouldn't I die? Love to explore the car in the sky. Out of my tea. Wish you could be part of her world. Courtesy of Andy C2828 there, who has created those lyrics. Dude. That was amazing. That was amazing. You see, guys, this is how talented our people are. We have some amazing, amazing people in this chat. I'm serious. You guys bring the entertainment. Andy, I love you for that. That was awesome. Can I just say thank you very much, Andy, for coming up with those lyrics. That was freaking awesome. Amida Maru, welcome in. Joe King, Kamikaza, Bella Asiso, Top 5A, Rye Barrow, Rocket Cat, Squall Line, bruh. Thank you very much for following, and also the Chill. I have no idea how many bits you guys have cheered today. The Chill, D McMuffins. Thank you for 300 bits. Beltrezzi, thank you for more bits. Dan Bombadil, you too. Thank you for more bits. I can't keep track. Lots of love, you guys. I hope you liked that funny song that Andy came up with. That was brilliant, dude. Zara exclusive 2023. We should collaborate, me and you and I. We should talk about singing together some more. You come up with more lyrics and I'll sing. What was with the car at the end of the song? was great. I will try to visit your country someday, Miss Zara. Trinidad, you're more than welcome to visit Brunei. At the moment, though, my location is undisclosed, so I kind of live nowhere. I'm a... What did you guys call it? A digital nomad. Yes. But anytime you're in Brunei, let me know. I will hook you up. This goes to everybody. Anytime you're in Brunei, let me know. You live in Asgard. That was fantastic. Andy. That was fantastic, Andy. Seriously. Andy, where are you? You're welcome, Zara exclusive. No, they can't just... No. More. You need to get a job with Team Star Kid. Andy is amazing. Andy, not bad for about 20 minutes of making it. Are you serious? That's it? It took you 20 minutes? That's it? You're in Brunei? It's true that you can only visit by plane? No, Skaki. And no, I'm not living in Brunei at the moment. Thank you guys for the hype train. I just noticed the hype train. Oh my, I thought you guys just really liked the music. Moche. I can't believe that. Zara, the Mouseketeer president. Wouldn't it be? Disney wants you, says Skaki. I would love to be a voiceover actress for, you know, a Disney movie, anything. That would be great. Don't forget your fluid, Zara. Oh, thank you. Are my lips dry? Probably. My mouth is dry, y'all. Seriously. Disney singer Miss Jono, here we come. Actually, you know when when they were hiring people to voice over in Moana, my sister told me about it, but she ended up she was living in New Zealand, so she applied for it, and I think they were looking for Kiwi, you know, like New Zealand residents. So obviously I couldn't apply because I wasn't in New Zealand at the time. I was actually visiting my mom in Brunei. It was 2015, I remember. And so she went ahead and applied, but she didn't get the part. But how cool would it have been if she did? Now you have original parody song for the stream. But it's amazing, Andy. That was an amazing song. I don't even want to call it a parody. I want to call it like a twist to part of the world.
It's me,
We'll call it
Gareth.
We'll call it
Do you have a
part
moment?
of. We'll call it part of the what's the word? Part of the channel. Part of the No Drama Llamas. Yes, that's what we're gonna call it. Jax, thank you for 5 community gift subs. Thank you. Hype. Oh my goodness, you guys. So should we sing Guess It's True, I'm Not Good at a One Night Stand, but I still need love, 'cause I'm just a man. These nights never seem to go to plan. I can't sing right now. I've lost it. But I don't want you to leave, would you hold my hand? Part of the lore. Part of the lore. That's a good one. Hey, Andy came up with the lyrics. Andy, what do you want to call it? I'm still so torn on Harry Potter. I love the universe so much, but strongly dislike J.K. Rowling for reasons I won't go into. For sure. Don't worry. I respect that. I get it. I'm sure lots of people know why, so it makes me torn on whether I should buy it or not. That song, damn. I mean, Muffins, here's the thing, right? If you can dissociate the author from, well, you know, from
Gareth.
this,
Do you have a moment?
then do so. Do it, and don't think about anything else. I that's how I do it. I mean, I don't feel like I'm associating in any ways, because I don't. Again, like, it's not like I'm defending her or anything. I don't care.
After you helped me with that
I don't care about this lady.
potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need.
But the game is
You see,
so much fun.
I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired
So I know it
beverage,
sucks.
but I'm missing a key
But if you
ingredient.
can dissociate it, then that's great. But obviously, if you can't, then, you know, obviously that's the answer there. You shouldn't play the game. Part of her world, because that's why we are on here. Part of her world. But should I say my world? We'll talk. We'll talk. Skucky, you liked it? Crack it. But yeah, no, Muffins, I get it. Yeah, and I think lots of talented people put in tons of work into the game too. True. People that are not, that don't have anything to do with her. I think if you just think of it as just a game, it's just a game, no story. You know, like Blizzard, people were talking about, there was a lot of backlash behind Blizzard. I can't remember why. We talked about this last time. I can't remember why, so let's not even get into that. But people that were playing, oh, I think I remember now. It was pretty bad, wasn't it? I think he was like, I don't know, I don't want to gossip. But I think he was really, like, the guy who, the big boss in Blizzard was like doing some really awful things to his staff. And then obviously people that are playing, they're like, oh, are you supporting this guy? And obviously you're not supporting that. No, of course you're not. But, you know, you're playing it for the sake of just because you want to play the game. I don't know, it is kind of, it does feel like dangerous territory. And there's a lot of streamers online that are playing, you know, like, let's just say this game at the moment. And I guess we're dissociating. That's my honest feel about it. Like, I'm definitely not associating in any way. And I'm really enjoying the game. So I know how it sounds. But I'm really enjoying the game. It's fun. Can you ever lose it? What, lose my mind? Yes, I can. Especially when I play scary horror games. I lose my shit. Hi, Pipe. I don't support slave labor, but I love cheap Nikes, so... Oh, God. Yeah. So, have you heard of this brand? Oh, maybe I shouldn't say it. It is a clothing brand. It's a clothing brand in China. And, I mean, I know lots of things are made in China these days anyways. But it's a clothing brand in China. Okay, let's support him.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So,
I'll lose my shit that I flush
the key
it.
ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeydew
Dan
Cellar.
got the point. So
I'd get them
sketchy.
myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her
Yeah,
eye
Dan
on me.
Bombadil, yeah.
Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews.
You're gonna make me
I was
cry.
hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeydew Cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Thank you, everybody, for the hype train. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I didn't put my hat on. I'm sorry. Next time? Part of My World sung by Zara TwitchCon 2023. Andy, that would be pretty awesome. I don't think anyone would want to listen to it, though. They wouldn't want to listen to, you know, like, who am I? You know, unless I was, like, Pokimane, and then I sang that song, then yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Let's wait. We're definitely gonna sing this song. I don't know if we could play it, if we could sing this song at TwitchCon. I was hoping you could follow Secret Pattern. Ooh. I'd be happy to.
Sounds simple enough. And
Stolen
who wouldn't
Zara's
want to go to
hat.
Honeydukes?
That's where it
Brilliant.
went.
Thank
You
you.
took it up.
The passage is hidden
Hey,
behind
no
the
worries,
statue of
Cyber.
a
You
one-eyed
take
witch
care.
in the third floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help
so
me
my
with my
marbles a
potions
long time
homework.
ago?
Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
Okay, so the saying goes like this.
I'll need to get those.
This company, this factory in China, they were producing
one-eyed
really,
witch
really,
statue shouldn't
I
be
mean,
too
cheap
hard to
material,
find.
but they look great. And you know, it's just cheap, and it's you pay for what you get, you know. And so people were loving this. They were like, oh, it's amazing. You know, this company's really great. But then they started looking at the tags, and the labels would say, please help me, you know, I'm a slave and stuff like that. And so it caused a massive uproar. I don't know if you guys heard about this company. I don't want to name and shame. You're too quick. Hey, Dark Avid Land, welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Drink? Okay, sorry, I'll take a sip. Yeah, they were saying like, please help and stuff like that. So then it hit the news, worldwide news, and everyone was talking about it. And I think they've changed their ways because the company's still up and running. And the tags, the labels don't say it anymore. So, you know, I don't know. Was it Foxconn?
You
No.
there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might come with me for a moment.
Uh-oh.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy.
But you're right, I do like a good
At
sale.
your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found, and it's
Including
missing
Apple
pages.
products.
I
Yes,
may
it's
be
also
able to
made in
help.
China these days. That's
Follow
true.
me, if you will.
Total cluster
It's not
bug.
too far.
Frankie Spanky.
Wait. How do you know about the book?
Frankie
And
Spanky.
that it's missing
Welcome in,
pages?
Frankie Spanky.
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow. in the
Frankie, I want to
restricted
answer your
section.
question.
Don't
I have
worry.
been.
Your secret's safe with me.
If you go out of Hogwarts and you head towards Hogsmeade, you'll notice that it's pretty free. We've been running around and let me just show you the map real quick. We've been running around. I think I could go to the world. Yeah, we've been running around this area. And kind of that area too. We've been running around up here. Let me just zoom in real quick. Yeah, and we did like this. We went off and we did some other side quests. You can go wild. You can kill. There's some animals you can't kill, but there are some animals that you can kill. There's some like bandit camps, stuff like that. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, it's pretty free, I would say. I haven't managed to walk off to the edge of the world yet. Do you know what I mean? Which happened pretty fast in Forspoken for me. But in this game, so far, it's pretty open world. I don't know if it's as open as Elden Ring. Yeah, I don't know. But it is pretty free at the moment. We found some caves. We found some bandit camps. Yeah. Huh? The chill, 1 hour and 30 minutes until I clock out. Nice. I remember that class. That's so crazy. Foxconn even had to put what they called suicide nets so workers wouldn't kill themselves on the building. Oh, really? That's so sad. I met this lady who, how did I meet this lady? I was at this, I was at an expo, like a convention, and she was working there as a waitress. And she was, I think she was Filipino. And she told me about these factories in the Philippines. And she said that one of her sisters or brother or cousin or whatever, family member anyway, had worked there. And she said it was really bad. And she told me like how much they get paid and stuff. And I was just like, come on, like, and she goes, yeah, I know. So she's obviously, as a waitress, she's making way more money. And she said she's trying to get her family over there as well. And I thought that was really awesome. And actually, I should probably reach back. I should probably reach out to her because I'm still in touch with this lady. She always checks in on me and sees how I'm doing and never asks for anything. Like, she's just a really nice lady. Very worldly. And, you know, it's interesting to see those sides of, you know, I guess of, like, you know, in terms of work and stuff. And it makes you feel very, very grateful for where you are. I don't mean to, like, compare myself, but I do obviously go, holy shit, like, this person's been through a lot. I mean, I've been through my own a lot. I've been through my own stuff, but, you know, not in that aspect. It's different, and wow. I met this guy who was a taxi driver. He was one of my Uber drivers, yeah. And so he was driving, and
This may be a leap,
so
but
I had
believe
to
know who
ask him
ended
to
up
drop
with
me
those
off to this
pages.
court. So I'm
I'd
gonna
be
pause it
happy
real
to
quick. to this courthouse. And it's only because it was right next to the destination where I had to go, but it wasn't on the map. So I went, whatever, like just drop me off at the court. And he's like, you're going to court? Are you okay? Is everything okay? And I'm like, yeah, no, everything's okay. And like, as if I was going to tell you my story anyway, stranger, right? And he's just like, oh, okay, I'm glad to hear. I'm like, I'm not actually going to the court. I have to go there. But, you know, I'd love to ask you to just, you know, if you could drive maybe, you know, a couple of meters forward after that, you know, straight on and drop me off over there. And he's like, okay. And he goes, I'll tell you, the lady before you, the lady that I picked up, she was very interesting. I picked her up at the airport. She just flew into the country. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, yeah, very young girl, very beautiful.